Now again, okay, we will start again. Now, what is mean by movement? Here, we are going to start here from a movement. We have required to find out the movement at point A. A पे हमें movement find out करना है. So my simplest question is that 10 cos 20. Is it I have required to consider from A, or is it I have required to consider from this point? So we will consider first 10 cos 20. 10 cos 20. You tell me that. Is that this 10 cos 20 is here or it is here? Can
At
anybody?
point A.
At point A.
Point
At
A.
A point.
Correct. 10 cos 20 I have shown here, but it is not here, it is actually here. 10 sin 20 is also I have represented here, but it is not here, it is a here. Am I right? Now I will write here force. It is a 10 cos 20 into perpendicular distance. How much will be the perpendicular distance of a 10 cos 20 from point A?
0.
0. Correct.
0.
Correct. Here, if I consider 10 cos 20 instead of here, actually it is not here. If it is shown here, then definitely there is a perpendicular distance is a 0. So I can say that due to this force 10 cos 20 and 10 sin 20, there is a no movement is going to occur. Due to a 10 cos 20 and a 10 sin 20, there will not be any movement. Due to that forces, translatory motion is going to occur. Clear? So these two forces left now. Now 20 Newton force. Now you tell me this. Due to this 20 Newton force, this is the perpendicular distance. This is the A to B is the perpendicular distance. You can check it. Am I right? Or you can put a pen there. एक आप अपने नोटबुक पे पेन रख लीजिएगा एंड 20 न्यूटन जो फोर्स है वो 20 न्यूटन फोर्स अपवर्ड फोर्स अप्लाई कर लीजिएगा. Am I right or wrong? So is it going to produce clockwise movement or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
Correct.
Anti-clockwise.
Correct. So here, due to this 20 Newton force, if you are not understood, you can keep pen there and apply the force in upward direction. So definitely, and put the pen finger here. One end of a pen, on that you have required to put the finger and we have required to apply the force now. So due to this 20 Newton force, anti-clockwise rotation is going to occur. So I can consider here minus 20 into perpendicular distance is how much? 2 meters. Clear? So this is the movement produced on point A due to a 20 Newton force. This is the movement produced by 20 Newton force on point A. Now similarly, see here, this 50 cos 30 force is not exerted here, it is exerted at point C. Now if I shown here, this force if I shown here, what will be the perpendicular distance for a 50 cos 30? Again I ask the same question.
0.
0, sir.
Correct. See here, this 50 cos 30 is not actually, it is here. The point of application of this force is here. For our understanding purpose, I have shown with the help of an arrow. मैंने ये एरो क्यों दिखाया है कि मेरे को जरा अच्छा लग रहा था इसलिए मैंने एरो दिखाया है, लेकिन एक्चुअली इट इज एक्सर्टेड हियर एंड 50 cos 30 and 50 sin 30 is exerted here. So 50 cos 30, if I wanted to find out the perpendicular distance, see here, according to a law of transmissibility, I can transmit this point into the A point. ये फोर्स आपने ट्रांसमिट किया तो ये से पास आउट होता है, so there is no perpendicular distance. There will not be any perpendicular distance for 50 cos 30. So moment produced by 50 cos 30 now becomes 0. Now I have left now next force, it is a 50 sin 30. And 50 sin 30 again do a same procedure. Put the pen here, fix the one end and apply 50 sin 30 force here in upward direction. Now it is going to produce similar like a 20. It is also going to produce anti-clockwise movement. So minus 50 sin 30 into perpendicular distance, it is a 4. Clear? Now आपको लगेगा कि सर why you have not considered this force as a direct force here? 50 न्यूटन फोर्स आपने क्यों डायरेक्ट नहीं लिया? तो आपको मैं ये बता सकता हूं कि 50 न्यूटन फोर्स को परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस ड्रॉ करना डिफिकल्ट है. इसको परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस मेरे को ऐसा ड्रॉ करना पड़ेगा. Am I right or wrong? Force into perpendicular distance is a movement, and due to a 50 Newton force, which is an inclined one, it is not going to produce a perpendicular distance. Perpendicular नहीं हो रहा है ये देख लीजिए ना. ये एंगल 20 कितना हो जाएगा? 160 के आसपास हो जाएगा. सॉरी 150 के आसपास हो जाएगा. So this is not a perpendicular distance. वो perpendicular के लिए 90 होना चाहिए. इधर इसने perpendicular बना दिया है 20 into perpendicular. ये फोर्स इसको perpendicular है, लेकिन ये फोर्स ये पॉइंट की हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन पे परपेंडिकुलर नहीं है. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग और नॉट? सो आई कांट कंसिडर डायरेक्टली inclined force. I have required to consider the components of any inclined force. I have required to consider components of any inclined force. So here 50 cos 20, it is directly passing through a point A. So the perpendicular distance is a 0, but 50 sin 30 is acting here. 50 sin 30 is acting here. So it is completely vertical. आप देख लीजिए ये 50 sin 30 vertical है. So force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance, and it is called as a movement. So 50 sin 30 into perpendicular distance force 4. Now you are required to do the just a calculation. आप खाली कैलकुलेशन कर लीजिएगा. कितना आता है? 20 into 4 minus 40 and 50 sin 30 into 4 कितना आता है?
minus 100.
Minus 100.
Minus 140.
140.
Okay, minus 140 Newton meter. Remember that. This is the unit of a movement. Newton meter. Force का यूनिट न्यूटन रहेगा. फोर्स का यूनिट न्यूटन रहेगा और डिस्टेंस का यूनिट मीटर में रहेगा या एमएम में भी रह सकता है. सो फोर्स इट इज इन न्यूटन एंड डिस्टेंस इट इज इन मीटर, सेंटीमीटर और एमएम. सो न्यूटन मीटर इज द यूनिट ऑफ एनी मूवमेंट. क्लियर? एनी डाउट रिलेटेड टू दिस? So force into perpendicular distance, just many times it is happening that you are unable to find out the perpendicular distances. आपको perpendicular distance कैसे लेना वो समझ में आता नहीं है. For that I will take another example. You are required to do this calculation now. So this type of a rod is there. The force is exerted here. It is a 10 Newton. One force is exerted here. It is a 20 Newton, and another one force is exerted here. It is a 10 Newton. And on point A, find out the moment. So this is a 2 meter distance and this is a 2 meter distance. And find out the moment. Just I am asking here, find out the moment because we are having time constraint now. Find out the moment at point A. Find out the movement at a point A.
पूर्ण सोडून काढायला डायरेक्ट.
नाही नाही मला फक्त मुवमेंट पाहिजे. तर तुम्ही मुवमेंट फाइंड आउट करा. ये पशी मी ह्याला फक्त रिझोल्युशन करतो. ह्याचा अँगल देतो एक 30 डिग्री अँगल आहे. दिस इज अ 30 डिग्री अँगल. सो 20 cos 30 and this is 20 sin 30. So find out the moment now. Just find out the moment. Afterwards, you find out the resultant. Because I am having only a 5 to 10 minutes now, so that I am giving this question here. कि मेरे को movement ये point पे find out करना है. Now, see here. Draw this diagram. First, draw this diagram because if you have not drawn the diagram, it is quite complicated to understand.
सर वजा 30 येते का?
हेलो हेलो
वजा 30 म्हणलो.
Okay, I will do this problem also. I will solve now. See here, due to this 10 Newton force, there will not be a movement at point A because there is no perpendicular distance. So I will consider movement produced by 10 Newton is a 0. Now second force you can consider. 20 cos 30 is not exerted here, it is exerted here. Am I right? 20 cos 30 is not exerted here, it is exerted here. And if I transmitted this force according to a law of transmissibility, the perpendicular distance is a 0. So the moment produced due to a 20 cos 30, it is also a 0. Or there is a no movement produced due to 20 cos 30. Now see here, 20 sin 30. See, put a pen here, apply the force. Now here it is anti-clockwise movement is going to produce. So minus 20 sin 30 into perpendicular distance 2 into a perpendicular distance 2. Clear? Now similar way, now this 10 Newton force is here. Now this is a complication. Am I right? Now if I transmitted this force here, in इस दिशा से मैंने transfer किया, and through this line if I draw this line, can I say that here perpendicular distance is going to produce? भाई ये force जो है, ये force मैंने according to law of transmissibility मैंने इधर दिखा दिया, and this is the perpendicular distance. Now you can check it. Put the pen here and apply the force, horizontal force. In this way, in this direction, you can apply the force now. Now, is it going to produce clockwise or anti-clockwise movement?
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Correct. So I will say it here, plus 10 into perpendicular distance 2. Means those who have not understood, again I am repeating this. On which point you are required to find out the moment. From that point you draw one horizontal and one vertical line. The forces either may be vertical or a downward. So for this force, suppose that this force is a 10 Newton upward. So for this force, this is a perpendicular distance, and for this force 10 Newton, this is a perpendicular distance. So on which point we have required to find out a moment? On that point, draw one horizontal and vertical line. Draw one horizontal and vertical line, and those are perpendicular forces. That perpendicular forces just we have required to consider. Clear? So in this case, movement is going to, how much is the movement now? Movement इसका कितना आ रहा है?
0 sir.
0.
0 sir.
Okay, means I can say here that इसका 0 वैल्यू आ गया, तो इसका मैं कह सकता हूं कि ये बॉडी रोटेट नहीं हो रही है, ये मूवमेंट ये पॉइंट पे रोटेट नहीं हो रही है. क्लियर? इसकी खाली ट्रांसलेटरी मोशन हो रही है. इफ यू फाइंड आउट द रिजल्टेंट, इसका रिजल्टेंट कुछ तो आएगा. सपोज दैट द रिजल्टेंट केम 10 न्यूटन. सो 10 न्यूटन से बॉडी खाली मूव हो रही है, ट्रांसलेटरी मोशन से मूव हो रही है. देयर इज नो मूवमेंट इज गोइंग टू प्रोड्यूस हियर. Are you understand? Have you understood this? So the movement concept is very simple, but many students are not understanding this concept. Due to that movement only, many students are unable to solve the problem related to chapter 2 and chapter 3. Even chapter 1 is also responsible for that. Clear? So again I am repeating this. Movement is very simplest concept. On which point we have required to find out the moment. From that point you have required to draw one horizontal line and one vertical line. And जितने भी उधर फोर्सेस है, जो भी ये दो लाइन को परपेंडिकुलर फोर्सेस है, वो सभी फोर्सेस आपको कंसीडर करना पड़ेगा. जितने भी उधर हॉरिजॉन्टल या वर्टिकल जो भी फोर्सेस है, वो हॉरिजॉन्टल और वर्टिकल फोर्सेस उस लाइन पे ले लो, हॉरिजॉन्टल एंड वर्टिकल लाइन पे ले लो जितने भी फोर्सेस है वो, और उसका परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंसेस फाइंड आउट कर लो. So at initial basis you are required to do this practice, but after some time, after 2-3 problem solving, definitely you not required to draw the horizontal and vertical line. आपको horizontal and vertical line draw करने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी 2-3 प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होने के बाद. But for initial you are required to do this practice. Clear? So in this way today we'll stop here. Another next lecture is going to another next lecture is I think so at 11 पे एक lecture है आपका ही. I will check a timetable. Okay, at 11 there is a one lecture. So we'll stop here for today's session. Tomorrow again we will solve some problems of movement as well as the resultant. ऐसे 2-3 प्रॉब्लम और एक बार सॉल्व करेंगे. इस तरीके से आप 2-3 प्रॉब्लम और 2-4 प्रॉब्लम इसके सॉल्व किए, so I can say that we have completed the first chapter. So then we will take the second chapter, which is the equilibrium, and then we will take the third chapter after the completion of the second chapter. So in this way, in this chapter, finding the resultant and finding the moment is the only task, not more than that. इसमें हमको कुछ निकालना नहीं है, खाली रिजल्टेंट एंड मूवमेंट ही फाइंड आउट करना है इस चैप्टर में. ओके, सो वी स्टॉप फॉर दिस टुडेज लेक्चर. थैंक यू.